Ooh, it's starting to get me a little bit.
Yeah?
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And welcome.
To another Justice video.
This week's episode was heavily inspired by the very popular show Hot Ones. For those of you that don't know what that show is, it's basically a celebrity interview show where the guest has to eat super spicy wings and ask questions. And as the questions get more intense, the wings get even spicier. So we decided to do our own version of that show. We looked up a few hot sauces. Cody has helped me get them in order according to the Scoville.
And we're starting over here with the Taco Bell fire sauce.
That's my favorite one, man.
Yeah, we have a little bit of everything. We got some household classics, and we also got some things that I haven't personally heard before. So for the spiciest wing, we got Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, all natural, Trinidad Scorpion.
It's like the second hottest pepper in the world.
Yeah.
So.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What was the Trinidad Scorpion on the Scoville scale?
1,000,000?
It was like 1,000,000 Scoville.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, to compare over here, Tapatio is 3,000. The Taco Bell fire sauce is, I believe, 500 Scoville.
Wow, so it's gonna go all the way from 500 to 1,000,000.
Yep.
So just like the show Hot Ones, we had Melinda prepare questions ahead of time. So as we're eating the wings and they're getting spicier and spicier, we're gonna have to answer these at the same time. I'm curious, how do you two do with spice?
I like spice, but I have had experiences in the past where I've eaten something way too spicy.
So would you say that you have a pretty high tolerance to spice, or?
Not really super high. It's a decent tolerance. I can handle some spice, but when it's starting to get into this range...
What about you? How's your tolerance with spicy foods? Yeah, pretty high? See, usually I like to consider my tolerance pretty high, but I've never tested it like this before, so I don't know.
I haven't much either, but honestly, everything I eat, I have to have hot sauce on. You guys know what's up. Every time we eat, I have to ask, where's the Tapatio? Like,
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, I think it's time to dip into the first wing.
I got a challenge for you guys.
Okay.
Let's see how far we can eat a wing without drinking any of our fluids.
So the first person to drink kind of loses the first contest?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. And I got everyone's preference on the side here. I got almond milk for me and Cody, and I got green tea for you.
Before we dive in though, I'm gonna take off my glasses just so I don't get the urge to touch my face, you know, anything like that.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Yummy.
Yeah, not bad at all.
It's light. Very light.
Okay, first question. What types of bands influence your music? And what's your inspiration?
That's a good question right off the bat.
Yeah, that is.
Growing up, I really liked Metallica. I don't want to say they're my biggest influence though, because I listen to so much other music and so many other bands, but I do have to say they have influenced me as a musician a lot.
Yeah.
But also like sound-wise, Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Definitely
Pink
Red Hot Chili
Floyd,
Peppers.
like honestly it goes all over the place. What
Yeah.
about you guys?
Well, I mean, dude, it's honestly like the same thing because I grew up on Metallica and like classic rock, like Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
Sabbath, that's another name I was gonna mention, yeah.
But something that like influenced my music, I want to say, is that Cali ska.
Oh,
That,
oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I could totally, yeah.
Sublime.
You do,
Yeah.
you do a lot of the chucks in our songs, and I could totally feel
Red
that.
Hot Chili Peppers, like John Fucciani is like that bluesy type of ska.
Honestly, you guys already listed the bands I was thinking, like Metallica.
We pretty much grew
Yeah,
up listening to the same bands
music,
anyway.
Yeah, we all shared the same playlist sort of deal.
Yeah.
We passed around the same CDs a lot.
All right, I think it's time to move on to the next wing. So the next one is,
Cholula. More of a one that you see during the breakfast time, I feel like.
yeah, I would agree.
This looks good.
The sweeter sauce, for sure.
It is, yeah. Yummy.
How do you guys come up with video ideas every week?
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a lot harder in the beginning, but as we keep making more videos, we're starting to develop a style. We kind of, you know, do a challenge or talk about something, and that's made it easier. Or all the playlists that we have as well gives me an idea of like, hey, you know what, we haven't done a gaming video in a while, or something like that.
It's almost like there's different shows with different episodes.
Yeah, but also I really keep up to date with YouTube, and I get inspired by other YouTubers all the time. Like obviously with today's idea, Sean Evans, he has to be, in my opinion, probably the greatest interviewer out there right now on the circuit.
I think it's cool, like we all like the same things, but we all like bring a different idea to the table.
Yeah.
Like we always bounce off ideas, we hit the group message. I'll shoot
group
an idea.
messages.
Yeah, and sometimes it's as simple as like, hey, here's a video game I've been playing this past like week, 2 weeks, you know, maybe we should do a video on it. It's interesting. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys doing okay on the spice so far?
It's not too bad. I'm feeling the tingle for sure.
This makes me really want to know how it is being interviewed on Hot Ones.
I know,
For
dude,
real.
because you know those sauces are even more intense than this.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's got to be a
This is
crazy
like-
experience.
This is like baby stuff.
Yeah.
To a thing.
For real.
Let's tackle the next one. So the next sauce we're going in on is a Red Devil.
Trapeze Red Devil Cayenne.
Have you guys had that one?
I don't think I have.
I haven't, no.
It smells good. Not bad at all.
This one's not even hot. How is this one higher than this?
I feel like they lied to me on the internet.
What is each of your guys' favorite songs that you've wrote? Also, what's your favorite song in the current media?
First off, can I mention, actually, on that one, I feel like I'm starting to feel something more in the throat area than the lip area.
Oh,
on
really?
That last one, yeah. Like there's something there, for sure, but it's just,
I don't know. I wasn't too impressed.
it's not
by
to
that
the
one.
level of even Cholula,
It
which
tastes
is
like
interesting.
spicy goldfish.
Honestly, I think my favorite song that we've written is, shit. I forgot the name now. That's unfortunate.
Is it the Red Devil?
Is
it getting to you? Soul Touch.
Soul Touch, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe I forgot the name of it. It escaped my mind for some
Dang,
reason.
dude.
Yeah, just the bass line on that one is just so much fun to play, and I feel like it's a real powerful song. My favorite song in the media, that's a hard one, because I listen to like,
Is that like
a huge
like
range
mainstream
of
media,
music.
like right now to this
Yeah,
day,
yeah, like
or
right
like
now.
like right now?
Like right now, like what's your favorite song right now?
Oh, that's easy.
I can't really narrow down a song, but I can say like right now, the people making music, I think like 21 Pilots music has to
really?
be some of my favorite. Yeah.
My favorite song of ours is probably Thinking, which is one we haven't put out yet, but expect it on the new album coming out later this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that song is probably one of my favorites just because I feel like it talks about something that I personally deal with practically every day, which is, you know, sitting at night in your head thinking you just want to go to bed, you just want to relax, and you're just dealing with all those thoughts. So I think that's why that's my favorite song. But for my favorite song in the media right now, oh, that's so hard. You know, I think I'm gonna actually have to say Oliver Tree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alien Boy is probably like
That's a great
one that
song.
I'm really into right now.
That's a great.
What about you?
All right, so my favorite song of ours is Soon.
Oh,
It's like-
yeah.
Great song.
Oh, dude, that one's
That's
like
one. That's another one you guys haven't heard yet.
yeah, like I honestly
ya.
one of my favorites was Witching Hour, but as soon as we did Soon in production, like it's like you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree. What about in the media right now?
So right now, the way I work with favorite songs is the mood. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, so just depending on your mood.
yeah, so basically like my overall feeling, like if like 1 month I'm like sad or depressed, it'll be this, or like 1 month, you know what I mean? So anyways, right now it has to be an uplifting song by Revolution. It's called These Days. Yeah, so like it's just a really vibey, just soul punching song. you know what I
Totally.
mean?
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next wing. The next one we've been talking about a little bit already is a very, very common hot sauce, Tapatio. I eat that on a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty used to this flavor. But I'm interested to see what it'll be like on a wing.
I always
Yeah.
I always wanted to see what it
Right?
Ooh, it smells just like Papa.
Tastes good.
This is a little bit more personal. What has been the hardest thing to do / get past in order to keep the band together?
I think honestly one of the things was growing up, being in your early 20s, everyone's life is kind of crazy. You're still figuring yourself out, a job, if you're gonna do schooling. So I would say the hardest thing is really scheduling.
Honestly.
It was really
Yeah,
hard
time.
to get us all on the same page where we could hang out every week and have a day to really put serious work in.
Yeah,
I think
really
that's
put
the
in the
hardest
effort.
thing.
Yeah.
Because friendship has always kind of come easy to us. Chemistry, that's something we have natural. So in my opinion, I think scheduling is one of the hardest things.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, just the time. Getting all of us together in one place at one time. Just being able to... Ooh, it's starting to get me a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like...
That was a good one.
It was a good wing.
Tapatio has some decent spice to it, but I feel like individually they're not that bad. But
No.
eating them all next to each other,
The build up.
yeah, because they're all just like piling up in our mouths.
Well, you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Let's just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, the next wing.
It's pure Louisiana crystal hot sauce, extra hot.
Extra hot. So there's a regular one, and this is the extra hot.
Yeah, because the regular one is 3,000 Scoville, which is about the same as the Tapatio. So we figured the extra hot, that's gonna be the next step up.
All right, let's do it.
I like Chris.
I almost
Crystal.
blew on it for a second. Like doing that would make it less spicy. I have no idea.
Dude, it's
why.
really good.
Is anyone else's lips numb?
Nah.
No.
This one's kind of sweet.
What was your favorite quality about your late bandmate, Caitlin?
Wow,
I
that's a
think-
hard question.
I think honestly my favorite thing about that guy was if he wanted to do something, he would stand up and he would do it. He would walk 12 miles to his girlfriend's house at 1 a.m.
Oh,
just because he
100%.
wanted to see her. He would do that if
Oh,
he
yeah.
wanted to. Like
It-
he would just get it done.
If he wanted something from Guitar Center, he would bust that mission. No
Oh,
matter
yeah.
how far he was, no matter how
matter-
many buses he had to take,
Yeah.
it didn't matter. He would get there. But I would have to say my favorite quality of his was probably his sense of humor. Me and that
Yeah.
dude, we could sit around and just laugh and have a great time. And honestly, that's just one of the things I will miss and always remember about him.
Honestly, dude, my favorite thing about him was he was like, when I first met him, dude, he was just all up. It was like all up. Like
Yeah.
me and him clicked. I introduced him to my best friend at the time because like we came from different schools, and they instantly clicked too.
Yeah,
and it was
they
just
did.
like it's just like he had that love that you wanted to be around. Another favorite thing is he was someone to learn from, dude. The little intricate things that we would find difficult was something that he was easily
Yeah,
able
he
to
seemed
pick
to
up.
have an
like-
old soul almost.
And like when he was interested in something, like he took the time to like do the deep dive to like try to understand it.
Thanks for that question. It's actually
Yeah,
nice
that
going
was a
through those
great
memories.
question.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we are on the last wing, and I figured, just like the show that we are inspired by today, we should give it a last dab.
For a second there, I thought that this last sauce like kind of cooled my mouth down in a way, and then a second later I was like, no,
It was a
that's
timed-
not the case at all.
It was
Yeah.
a timed heat. So yeah, just like my boy Sean Evans, I'm not gonna force you guys to do a last dab, but you know.
Nah, we all know the truth. He
We
would
don't
talk
put it-
mad shit to us if we didn't do it. Ooh.
That was a
Dude,
drizzle.
that man.
That was on a weak spot.
All right, no, you know what? You're right. I agree.
Here we go. Ready?
Oh!
Alright.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna pick up my wing to get like a good spot right now. Get spice drunk.
All right,
I don't-
that's respectable.
I don't want to see straight after this. You know what's another good one? Tapatio and hot Cheetos.
I haven't tried it with hot Cheetos, but I love putting Tapatio all over chips.
What's really good is putting hot sauce.
Dude, his
with
is
the,
drippy.
Jalapeno Cheetos.
Oh my god, this smells insane.
It smells really good, dude.
Yeah, like honestly, like I get a lot of the garlic flavor from the scent of it,
That
and
made
like
my-
I'm super excited.
That made my mouth water.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's really interesting. Tastes Korean.
Flavor's excellent. It hasn't hit me too bad yet.
No, it's definitely hotter than the other one.
Look at this.
Oh man.
That one's not, unless it settles in. It's
I know, I'm waiting for it to like kick in.
Nah,
Not too
I'm just
bad.
tripping. Like it's not too bad, but it's definitely hotter than the other one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I should have just gotten hotter sauces, or maybe me and you have higher tolerances than we thought.
I think we do.
Either way, it wasn't too bad. I actually really enjoyed going through all those.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
that
yeah.
one didn't even sting a little.
Okay, so one last question while that hot sauce seeps into our tongues.
Hopefully it's a creeper.
So I felt like asking this question question from the last video that you guys posted on YouTube. What's a true anxiety that each of you have and you have to try to get stronger with every day?
That's a deep one.
I think for me, it's like I always have the anxiety that like I'm miscommunicating my words somehow. And so I always spend a lot of time like thinking my words, choosing them carefully.
Like you're worried people are gonna take you the wrong way.
Exactly, yeah. That's definitely something I gotta work on. Cause like I definitely wanna be able to like have conversations where I don't have to like sit there and think about it for a second.
Yeah.
I want it to flow more naturally, but it's hard sometimes.
Honestly, that's kind of hard for me to answer personally because
There's so many.
yeah, like I don't freak out over one thing. For me, I guess my biggest anxiety is anticipation. Anything coming up. Or the hardest part of it too is even fun things, exciting things. I will still have the utmost anxiety about it, almost to the point where if I didn't look for that strength, I might not even want to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Even if we're gonna go to Disneyland or something, like I just have so much anxiety. But yeah, anticipation sucks. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's numerous.
Don't touch your eyes, bro.
That's why I went like this.
It's probably still gonna suck.
Again, for good measure. Yeah, that one's kind of a little tough one, but I guess the main.
Did you get your throat or what?
I got some phlegm. Where's the napkin? The thing that I get stuck on is feeling of not being able to get out mentally.
Oh, being
I
trapped
feel
in
you.
your head?
Yeah.
Being trapped in yourself?
Yeah, like
Wow.
honestly, like there's been numerous nights where, you know, locked in a room, not watching anything, just thinking. I get trapped in an abyss in my mind, like, but it's fun.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, guys, I'm super proud of all of us. We managed to get through all of those wings without even touching the liquids.
I'm not even thirsty.
Now I'm kind of looking forward to that right now, to be honest. Feeling a little bit of the spice high right now.
I'm very proud of you, dude. Honestly, you did very, very good. And you didn't even drink anything. You have a lot to be proud of. And if you haven't checked out the show Hot Ones, I'll go ahead and throw a link down in the description so you can check them out because they are definitely worth it.
Supposedly, something I've heard is that back in the day, they would rub capsaicin, which is like the chemical that is the spice in here, on horses' legs for the horse racing. Supposedly make them run faster.
That is incredibly cruel.
Yeah, that's just pretty crazy. And on that note, check us out on Facebook and Instagram at JustisBand and on Twitter at JustisWeStand.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're digging the content. I hope everyone out there has an excellent week. And until next time.
Eat some hot wings.
Honestly, I probably could wait. I just don't want to.